Hello everyone, I'm Shening Bao. I'm an assistant professor at National Tsinghua University. Today I'm going to present this project, EmoMask, an emotion sensing face mask. We all know that wearing face masks is one of the most effective ways to prevent the transmission of COVID-19 and certain respiratory diseases. In 2020, last year, the global disposable face mask market size exceeded a value of almost $80 billion. 3.4 billion face masks are used every day. That is equivalent to 3 million face masks used per minute. During our everyday life, one thing we do naturally is to look at other people's faces to gauge how they feel in a given situation. Facial expressions play a key role in face-to-face communication. However, when wearing a medical mask, more than 50% of our face is covered. In this situation, can you tell the expressions? Let's take a closer look. Can you tell the difference on the left face and the right face? Can you differentiate the two expressions? The two faces do seem to look pretty much the same, but in fact, they are quite different. Research in the late 80s has already found that the recognition of the emotional states such as happiness, sadness, anger, and so on strongly rely on the processing of the lower face, especially the mouth area. Imagine this kind of misinterpretation happened to your important conversations that could impact on your decisions. Although masks protect us from COVID-19 and other diseases, they cover a substantial portion of our face and eliminate important facial expressions during our important communications. It makes people perceived cold, distant, and unfriendly. Face masks are often associated with negative connotations such as illness and other harmful conditions. What if the mask is smart enough to understand your expressions without interfering with the usual way the mask is worn? Toward this goal, we create EmoMask, an emotion-sensing face mask. We aim to bring new interactive experience of AIoT in the post-COVID pandemic era. EmoMask consists of an emotion-aware AI algorithm which collaborates with our human being capability of processing our facial expressions and emotions to create facial expressions during communication in mask-wearing environments. It identifies and differentiates expressions such as happiness, excitation, anger, sadness, calm, and particularly expressions that involve the nose and the mouth area. The EmoMask system identifies and differentiates expressions using AI algorithm and conducts classifications and regressions to create matching facial expressions during a communication while faces are covered. Now, when you wear a mask, it shows your expressions in real time. Let's take a look.
In the pandemic era, mask wearing protects us from the unprecedented threat. However, it also hinders the efficacy in face-to-face communication. By utilizing emotion-sensing AI, it collaborates with humans to create facial expressions during communication in mask-wearing environment. It not only protects us from the virus, but also expresses humans' emotions. Presenting EmoMask, an intelligent mask that mediates communication in the pandemic era.
Earlier this year, EmoMask was awarded the IDA Design Award Bronze Medal. And we are honored to also know that we are also the Muse Design Award Silver winner. We appreciate the judges, and I also appreciate most 科技部, and appreciate Liang Shunxun, my student, and Stanley Liu for their contribution to this work. Thank you.